right, so we're here with Terrale Tempo. Welcome to Wrestlevlogs.
Hey, what up, man? Thank you for having me, brother.
Awesome. All right, so tell the fans a little bit more about yourself.
Oh, man, what is there to say, really? You know, I've been training, I've been in the business for about 6 years now. Trained at a Texas Wrestling Academy with Rudy Boy Gonzalez. You know, I see you got the heavy metal shirt on, was repping the heavy metal, was with that company since day one. And, you know, I do reality wrestling as well. I do New Texas Pro Wrestling. I was doing Inspire Wrestling, all about Texas, man.
Awesome. All right, so what are your thoughts on your match tonight with Johnny Bellum?
I thought I should have won, don't you? You see how that ref was not, you know, I don't think the ref was counting. The other ref didn't open the door quick enough. It was a hell of a match, though, man. He's a great competitor. He's going to have a great future. But I still should have won, though. He got lucky, but next time around.
Absolutely. All right, so what made you get into the pro wrestling business?
Man, since I was a little kid, I remember that's the first thing that I've ever watched was wrestling. I don't remember a time in my life where I didn't want to be a professional wrestler. So it's just always been a passion since a little kid, and always just fell in love with the business. And it didn't go nowhere for me. You know, when you get older, a lot of friends kind of tend to like get out of wrestling or grow out of it. It's never been. It's been there just as big as it always been for me. So the passion, and I love it. So I started doing it, and I loved it just like I thought I would.
Okay, tell us about your first match. How did your first match go?
Wow, man, my first match was in Tennessee against Mario Del Vito. I'll never forget it. It was like an Italian dude, but he came out to what is it, Dirt Road Anthem? You know that song? Coming down a dirt road. I don't know the rest of it like that, but I tried there a little bit. But it was an Italian guy coming out to a country song, which was funny, but it was in Tennessee. Just put you in that mind frame. It was something that you've been training your whole life for to do. And first time you're in front of a live crowd, first time you get to go out there and, you know, and go out there and do what you were trained to do and do what you wanted to do your whole life. So it was a moment that I won't never forget. It was in Tennessee. The road trip up there was even crazier, but that's for another time, man.
All right, so tell us about the new adventure you're going to be starting soon.
The new adventure? Oh, you talking about me going – what are you talking about?
I heard that you're going to start a new adventure. I'm not too sure.
No, man, I'm about to move out to California, man, and go out there and do some wrestling out there, put my foot into some different things, but just kind of switch up from Texas. I've been living in Texas my whole life. I love Texas, but I didn't want to be in Texas, you know, throughout my whole 20s. I want to do something different, kind of want to start traveling a little bit more, and I'll be going to California, and that's not necessarily a destination where I plan on staying for years and years and years, but it's the first destination I plan on to get out of Texas and kind of start this little traveling, you know, trying to.
So last question, any dream opponent?
What happened?
Somebody called me. Oh, okay.
Hey, who called you?
Who called you? All right, you ready? Okay, so last question, dream opponent?
Randy Orton.
The reason?
I think he's the best, man. I think he's one of the greatest. His in-ring skills are unmatched. He's been in the game a long time, and I don't know. I've always, since day one, thought he was just very great at what he did.
That's awesome. All right, thank you so much for taking your time on the interview.
Hey, no problem, man. You know, thank you for having me, and thank you for recording. You can't see him, but he's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Right there.
Thank you, Zilla.